taking on the Jigglypuff. Now, the problem here is I'm not too familiar with GucciMemes, but I know RJ is a solid Samus. So this could be a problem for the Jigglypuff.
Yeah, Puff just... Whenever I look at a Puff matchup on paper, I just think, man, how do they, like, do anything? And then Puff players just... They weasel in, they find a spot in where they can float in and be an offensive threat while still being out of range because of the character's like incredible airspeed. Samus may prove to be a little bit more of a difficult to approach thanks to how quick that up air is and the innate power of charge shot, but you can't sleep on the amount of setups this character has to take stocks in a blink of an eye, whether it be with prolonged edge guards or cheeky little hits into rest.
Yeah, we'll definitely see how things play out here. I mean, right now it's fairly even until I said that up tilt gonna blow up that little pink ball just right to the blast zone, man, sending them to the top deck.
Yeah, just quickly pop that balloon and keep right on going. RJ's doing so good at meeting Puff in the air whenever GucciMemes least expects it. Like, these full hop aerials have been super clutch, and the sing, but fortunately, like, RJ doesn't have to deal with the spacing of that move. Just a quick charge shot and right back to center.
I do like what RJ does, though. They get to that half charge. Oh, that's another stock gone. But they get to that half charge so that they could actually try to bait out, like, try certain scenarios like we just saw right there. They actually hit Jigglypuff off stage, jumped up at him, charged again, just tried to see maybe they could get an air dodge or something, and then just cancel the charge. So we'll actually probably see that a couple more times. I do like it. It's just like a little bit of a fear thing.
Yeah, a lot of the times with these charged projectiles, one of the best things they give you isn't actually the projectile, but the movement that comes with it. And Samus, especially now that she can utilize B reverses with that charge shot, is no exception. Super floaty, can spend a lot of time in the air. These rolls have been coming out quite frequently, but you know what? A quick forward smash read will surely put a stop to them, but RJ's already at such a massive lead and can keep out the balloon Pokemon.
Yeah, nothing like a mid-stock platform land or wave landing, you know? Definitely love to see that.
Again? You got him with the same confirm again, crossing him up with the added aerial drift from the remote bomb and confirming the on-contact hit into up smash.
Yeah,
solid.
Definitely a little rough there because, like, it's kind of what I brought up earlier. There's a lot of players in this game with the really awful habit to consistently short hop or just stay in the air throwing out aerials. I understand aerials happen to be some of the best moves in the game, right? So I get the process behind it. You want to throw out your best move repeatedly. But when your opponent has that kind of downloaded, they know a way to play around it, it can become really bad, especially if that's your only way to really try to find your way in on your opponent. So, like, it's definitely something that a lot of players need to kind of focus on, need to, you know, put a little work into. Need to find a more grounded game, some more grounded approaches as well. Because when you're jumping like that all the time, you're going to get caught up in up smashes as active as that. And you're just going to lose stocks.
Yeah, and it's definitely hard as Puff, who everything good about Puff is in the air. But consider, to throw back to an earlier character we saw, consider Peach, right? Mm-hmm. Peach has one of the best ground games in the game, period, because she can use her aerials as such. Like, everyone has good aerials, but can you do them low enough, and can you be as refined to constantly space them correctly? For certain characters, no, and Jigglypuff certainly is amongst those no's. So right. the solid ground game of Samus, things like up tilt, missiles, of course, charge shot, like meeting Puff in the air, even while RJ just has his feet planted firmly on the ground. Is why he has this huge lead right now, and why he's kind of expected just to keep this momentum going.
Mm-hmm. All right, but I mean, right now, it certainly is a little bit tough here. As RJ, oh wow, RJ just kind of waited for that, I think, and getting a huge punish, just taking out that stock. That's one of the parts that I think is really interesting about Samus in this game as well. Is that charge shot is actually a combo starter for a lot of instances, especially at lower combos or lower percentages. Excuse me. I think if you start off with a full charge shot, you can easily get a dash attack or a grab out of it.
Yeah, low percents, medium charge shot, not even full charge, medium charge shot just starts comboing into everything. Like at a real high percents, you can look for, if charge shot's not outright killing, you can look for things like grab setups or even like pivot F smashes. Like there's certainly been plenty of labbing with how quick Samus can recover from the charge shot itself, and that beam certainly makes its dues. Oh, really going out there for that back air, but
oh, that's an unfortunate situation there. It's like you scared him with the screw attack and they ended up air dodging. Oh.
And I like the that still hit. Wow. I like the added aggression that came out from RJ though. Like yes, as down smash ends up taking that stock. Like yes, you see your opponent air dodge and like they're dead off stage, didn't have any more jumps. But it was assisted, right? You're constantly threatening these sweet spot back airs that'll kill super early. These the screw attacks that'll cover so much space. Like GucciMemes have so much to be afraid of that they're spending far too much time and using far too many resources. Oh, that was a good string though.
All right, well. Let's see where things go from here. Whoa, okay. That was brave. That was very brave. GucciMemes, I don't know what you got going on in your system, but I mean, you're dead now, that's for sure. Oh my. Wow. This sat there was like, yeah, you're not going to hit me.
The smile of Jigglypuff as her hat gets burned to a crisp.